Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much, though.
To see what reality, is, and that it's all an illusion.
Eventually it begins to attack your internal organs.
All right. We are.
Wow. Yes, indeed. Great to see you. Good to be back. Good to be back, y'all. How's everybody doing out there, fellas? How y'all doing?
Doing well, brothers. Doing well, brothers. Just want to make sure we are streaming. Can somebody check to make sure we live and in full effect?
Let me see here. I'm trying to find us on the air.
I just want to make sure we are to practice. You know what I mean? We've been off the air for 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's
2 weeks. Been 2 weeks.
It was 2 weeks ago we was on air. No.
Yes, sir. We live.
We took a 2-week break, so we've been off the air for this is the 3rd week since we've been back. I think anyway. I could be wrong. I'm out of practice.
We're back now. We're back.
Okay. I think this is the longest break. The longest break we've had in the history of the show, Q.
Yeah, I think so. Without question. Sophia just checked in. How you doing, Mimi? Good to have you. Peace and love.
Can't get the comments to work. Ain't nothing working right.
I'm trying to find it. Okay. Hey, Linda. Peace and love.
Peace, everybody. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. It's been a minute.
Trying to get back in the groove again. Charles, what's good?
There we go. Got the comments back. Okay.
Jeez. Charlene Curtis Adams in the house. How you doing, Charlene?
Yeah, we're happy to be back. We took a well-deserved break. Like I said, the longest break in the history of the show. Because we've been running how many years now, Keith?
We're in year 3 of this format for year 3, man.
Yes.
One of the longest running shows on Facebook Live. I know we have to be on continuously running shows.
Yes, indeed. So we took a break, personal reasons for Mom Bessie. You know, we had to take a break, regroup, and celebrate the life and the legacy of Mom. So, but we back, y'all. We back. You know, definitely back.
They're live and direct.
They're
live and direct.
Got my fellas with me. P.S.
Yeah.
How you been, P?
I've been good, man. Just busy, but good.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
To be busy.
Right. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
Along with everything else, we got
holiday
season and everything else. Charlene,
right.
Thank you for joining us. But look, we're gonna dive right into it. Got a lot to cover tonight. So glad to be back and gonna bring it strong for y'all like we always do. Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting is back.
Yes, we are.
Live and direct.
All right.
You know what it is. Happy to see you Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live. Lenny, tell them what it is. Where we at?
Oh man, we live on Facebook Live every Tuesday night right here on Facebook Live, Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting Show. And got the sexy people because what, on?
This is where healthy is the new sexy, baby.
Yes,
And that's
sir.
what this year is. We closing out on some sexy people right now, man. Q, help us out, brother.
Yes, sir, man. We have a very interesting show tonight, man. We're back, like I said, after a couple of weeks sabbatical. And tonight we have some interesting topics that are on tap, man. Some tasty beverages and instant tap and interesting topics. Now, first interesting beverage and tasty topic for tonight is going to be.
Hold on. Let me not mess up now. I'm out of practice now. Y'all can give me a break.
First thing is going to be tribute to our mom as we celebrate the life and legacy of Mom Mary Bessie Knight, man. Gone, but will never be forgotten in her impact that she had on so many lives, not only from a family, but community level and just personal level. So that's going to be tasty beverage number one. Following that, we're going to have our special feature on key nutrients that help you in the fasting arena and things that we need to help keep our body strong. And following that, the next tasty beverage number three, is going to be a nice one, another nice beverage. The KBS 2023 cruise. And we finally got to announce the details and how you can book your cruise. And we're excited about that. And we're looking forward to doing that with you guys, man. So with that being said, let's get this party started, guys.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Hey, Cheryl Queen. Hey, Shirley Adams. Hey, Shirley Adams. Hey, Linda Tom. Hey, Timmy Lee. And so many others. We're just so glad to have you.
Magnificent! P, where you get that sample from? Magnificent!
Man, it's been so long, I don't even know.
I love that song. I love that song, man.
Let me kick that out real quick for you guys. All videos, songs, music, images, and graphics used in this video belong to their respective owners, and I nor this channel does not claim any rights over them. Copyright disclaimer under the section of 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Look, I'm gonna kick it back to you. Let's take it to the next move. Peace.
All right, guys, so your comments matter, so please join us in the live chat, just any information, any questions, any concerns, anything you got, while we're on the show, we'll do our best to try to address them and try to help you out as much as we can. All right, back to you, Lenny.
Yes, sir, P. Thank you, man. That's another banger by Pierre. What's the name of this one, Pierre?
What you done to me?
What you done to me? Y'all heard him, ladies. What you done to him? What you did to him? Y'all gotta go cop Pierre's album, man. It'd be a nice Christmas gift if you want to give somebody something unique and something that Dad gonna show make a party on to the 2023.
I appreciate that, man. I'm working on another one now.
All right, so y'all go check out Pierre Parker. That's my man. He be cranking. So y'all, socially speaking, it's gonna be personal to us tonight. So we're just gonna kick it a little bit and let y'all check some things out.
You see the sparkles around you?
Yeah.
You make the world sparkle, so now we sparkling around you. You look so beautiful. Yes, you do. You feel beautiful?
You are so beautiful
To me.
I don't know the rest of it.
Can't you see? You're everything I've ever hoped for.
You're everything I hope beautiful.
And
And
everything
things I
I
used
need.
to be.
Yes.
You are so beautiful to me.
Oh, you're so beautiful
Oh,
too.
yeah. You
Oh
are
wow.
so beautiful to me. All right there.
That was so beautiful, Grandma. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was beautiful. She hit that joint too. With the little scat in between.
I love that smile, man.
Oh
So we
man.
want to thank God for the life of our mother. September 11th, 1923 to December the 1st of this year. To God be the glory. We look, just to God be the glory. That's the only thing I can say. But little history. My Bessie seen all these things, Pierre. Check this out. Survived the 1920s Great Depression. 1920s now. 1940 World War II survived. Survived 1950 segregation area. Survived the 1960s Civil Rights Movement. The 1970s Vietnam War. 2008 seen the first black president, and many more years to come after that until God finally called her home. We have nothing at all to be angry about or disappointed about. Q, you want to say anything about that?
Hey man, it's just I'm just grateful. I'm gonna tell you that's what I am. I'm in the spirit of gratefulness that God allowed us to be in our midst for 99 years and for
Say that again real quick, Q, because I didn't hear you.
just grateful, brother, to allow God allowing her to be around for 99 years, and that the legacy she's left behind, it speaks for itself, man. God is just wonderful, man, and in no way do I feel we should feel cheated with her being here for as long as she's been here. Do I miss her? Hell yeah, I miss my
Yeah.
mom. I can't lie about that, but I'm grateful at the same time, man.
Amen. 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 Me too, brother. Me too. So just a quick couple tributes to mom. And we're gonna kind of let the videos kind of speak and tell the words, man.
That was a party there too.
That was a beautiful part.
That was a party.
Look at mom. She had to be like 29, 30 years old on that picture, man.
Yeah, man, in the
Wow.
50s.
Beautiful.
We had a party every year for it, didn't we, Q?
Got you, man. The way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be, man. Give them the flowers while you still smell them.
That's right.
Mom ain't let no grass grow under her feet. She was out there doing everything.
Look at her with her Philadelphia family. With Emery in the house. Look at it. Dialing the profile.
Her last Facebook post, I am blessed. Wow.
Wow.
Man,
Man, can you believe mom had enough wherewithal and was so present that A couple of days before she went on to be with the Lord. She said, "I'm blessed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
But
won't."
you know what? That's what I would expect from, it's not like it's a 1 day situation, man. What she was very consistent. With her faith, with her love for you guys and your family and our family, everything. Even the whole community. The thing is, she was so consistent. If you knew her and you were doing the right thing, it was all love. And guess what? If you wasn't doing the right thing, it was still all love. But she was gonna check you and make sure you straighten that out. No question.
What other memories did you have, my brother? Because you was like
Well,
another child of hers.
that's what I remember. Coming in there and you know, even when I thought I was grown, maybe early 20s or whatever else, you go over to Bessie Knight house. Yes, man. Yes, ma. You feel like you're a kid again because she taking care of you with all the love in the world. What you need, baby?
Hey,
Have a seat.
that's how she felt about you too, brother.
Welcome.
That's
It's just, man, it was just from day one. But one thing I've always seen her do is take care of people. Take care of people, man. She had the infinite love, man. She was the blueprint on how you supposed to love your family. And the unconditional love she showed people. Because I've seen some people come in there that they had messed up, but when they hit her house, it was like Switzerland. You couldn't talk about them. Not to Bessie Knight. You could not talk about them. I know Q. I know your daughter know it. I know she knew she could get over Bessie Knight house, and she would outrank you. You can say all you want all the way over there, but when you got over Bessie Knight house, it was like Switzerland. Yeah, I'm straight, I'm free. Bessie Knight gonna save me. She got me. You know what I mean? Nothing they can do with me. But man, I mean her love, man. That's what I mean. I always remember her love from day one, to the last time I saw her, which was the day before. No doubt.
Pierre, look, I know you spent several years around my mom too, and she loved the heck out of you like everybody else. What memories you want to share, bro?
The thing about it, with Miss Bessie was she always had an amazing smile, and when she smiled at you, there's nothing you could do but smile back. And I remember, we had a nice touch with each other for a while, and when I got a chance to see her, I said, Miss Knight, you remember me? She said, sure I do. You was in the band with Lenny. You remember that, and I was like, oh man, she's sharp. I only remember that. Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, I tell you what,
I just would never forget her smile and the love and the warmness that was just radiating from her.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody said Asbury Church. My mentor at Asbury Church. Latasha Jones. Yes, indeed.
and Vonda talks about how she was still active on Facebook. And yes, Vaughn, it was amazing. My mom was still very active on Facebook and social media. And man, it was just so awesome that she was able to do that. Using emojis and everything else. And like Lenny said, up until the last couple of days, she was communicating, saying that she was blessed. And truly she was.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Q, why don't you pick up the mantle, brother, and talk about, I mean, I know you could go on all night, me and you, about, because it was our mom, but I mean, what you want to lead the people with? Maybe it's an antidote or a story you never knew that.
It's man, it's really funny, and Natural can attest to that. And Lenny, so can you, and so can Pierre. But my mom always had this little saying, hey, Gregory Harris, how you doing, brother? My mom always said this, don't mess with my children. She said that in a loving way. Natural, remember her saying that? Don't mess with my children.
You can't talk about them.
Don't talk about
We talk about around Bessie Knight. Say
She
what?
loved her children fiercely, man. And I loved her not only when she said when I say her children, I mean her family as a whole. She loved all of us. She
Yeah,
loved you, Pierre. She loved Roger. She loved Arden. She loved us
yeah,
all, man. And she would always
yeah,
say,
yeah.
"Don't mess with my children." And that
Yeah.
included all of us, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So shout out to mom. Salute to you, mom. We love you. And
Yes,
always in our hearts, always in our soul. Man, it's look, not just our mom, because this season I've noticed uh, several people having loved ones just go, and it seems like it's that every holiday season that what I mean, loved ones go. So shout out to everybody that lost a loved one, family member, what have you. You know what I mean? I feel you. I really feel you now. You know what I mean? It has
Yes, sir.
visited our home, and so love all y'all. Praying for all of y'all. Keith Colbert. So
Yes,
many other people that just lost people, and all I can say is the reason why I can have joy in my heart, and you know what I mean, one tear in one eye, but joy in my heart, is that I gave my mom her flowers while she was here. I ain't
hey,
missed a moment, so I don't feel that emptiness, or how PA you have that sadness and somebody crying, crying,
Mhm.
crying. I mean, I'm still crying inside, but I feel fulfilled. I'm okay. I'm at
that's
peace
Yeah,
with this because
yeah,
the
we
sense of
every chance we could get, we had something for her, Pierre. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you know
yeah.
what
So,
the funny thing
That's
is,
the
man, is
thing.
she set y'all up to not to be at peace.
yes,
I'm telling
yes,
you, man, this woman was so free. I mean, she was so on point. She set y'all up to be free.
man.
Anytime
You
you had a
can't,
presence of mind to post, you put it out there. I'm
man.
blessed.
Say
You
that
know,
again,
you
brother. Say
know,
that
you
again.
set your children up to know that. Look, I'm fine. I understand where I'm at and what I'm about to do, and I'm blessed to give you one. Y'all loved her and y'all showed that love throughout your life, so you don't have the guilt. And that's what you were talking about. That feeling you were talking about was guilt. You don't have the guilt because y'all showed her. She knew y'all loved her
Hmm.
through and through.
And
From
and you know where she's at. You know where she
and
at.
she felt
Amen.
Pierre, I
Amen.
want you to
let you know I'm good.
Pierre, I want you to share because when you go through a loss and you mourning, you know who get you through besides God. I mean, obviously, but it's the people that He send to you. And it's the messages that he sent through the people to you to minister to you. Everybody in our family got ministered to from somebody differently too. And Pierre, I just want you to, if you don't mind, I had this conversation with you like a day or two afterwards, and you told me the story about your wife. And if you don't mind sharing how you feel like they always with you, would you mind sharing that with folks? I think it might not only help my soul, but other people that's gone through loss, man.
Yeah, you know, and the idea behind it, it has to do with you being able to commune, with your loved one, that technically, we say lost, but we know they're not lost. We know where they went. They went home, pretty much where we're gonna go to, and we will see them again. But in the meantime, when somebody passes on and they transition, you have an opportunity to commune with them, and when you do that, you will see the synchronicity of the things that they're trying to help you and guide you throughout your way throughout the rest of your life. But what happens with most of us is because we're sad, we wind up being on a different vibrational channel. So what I'm saying is like, if you're on channel 5, and they're in a happy place now. They're in a happy space. Their vibration is very high, so they may be vibrating on channel 2. The thing of it is that you will never be able to commune or stay connected with them if you're on channel 5 and they're on channel 2. You
Oh,
have to your happiness vibration to
Speak
match
it,
them.
speak it,
And
brother.
when
oh,
you
Speak it.
get and
preach,
when you
boy.
get
Speak it.
when you're able to rise to match them, that means you have to tell yourself every single day that today I choose to be happy.
Oh,
And in the process of doing that, you're raising your vibrational level to connect
amen, brother.
them because you know them and know
Oh
everything
man.
about them, and you can see some of the things that they do and that they're doing for you. Now they can, your mom can help you guys more now than she ever could. Now she did a whole lot for you guys now because you guys are 50 squares ahead of a whole lot of people. And that is because you have such a beautiful woman, a mom behind you guys like that. And I envy you guys for that because I haven't had that. My mom passed away. She it was a very tragic situation in 1984. So it took me 10 years to get over that.
Mm, mm.
But commune with her and everyone else that has passed on. And that is, you have to stay happy. If you can stay happy, you can stay connected. And I can pretty much right now, even though my wife has been gone for 6 years, it just feels like she's in the other room.
Wow. Wow.
Still feels her
That's powerful,
presence with
Pierre.
me.
That is so powerful.
Every time, all I got to do, I can pretty much tell you a lot of my music. When I get stuck and I get in situations and I don't know what to do, I just ask her. I just say, "Hey, babe, I need some help. I'm stuck. I don't know which way to go with this." And I can pretty much tell you every single time if I keep my connection, my vibration high, she gives me the answer.
Wow.
And you just know it.
Wow.
There's no more. You don't have to ask again. You just know it because you're still connected. This because they're not here in the physical, that does not mean they're not here in the spiritual. Because they're in 5 dimension now. They can be anywhere. We're in 3 dimensions, so we can't see them. They can be anywhere. All your mom wants to do now is whatever you need to do, whatever you need, she wants to help you. And all you
Amen.
got to
Amen,
ask,
brother.
because you can't, this is a free will planet. So you have to ask. All you got to do is say, "Hey, Mom, Bessie, I need some help." And I can pretty much guarantee, I guarantee something will show up that will help you and you will know. And I'm speaking from my own experience, not, because all I have right now with me is my daughter and my grandson. Everybody else pretty much is gone. I have 2 aunts, but I don't get to see them much. But everybody else is gone. So I have learned how to connect and communicate with them. That's what keeps me strong.
Well, Pierre, you was giving a word. You was sermon into many hearts, man. And that's why I wanted you to share that story. When you said that to me, I was driving back home from, one of the family things. And it just resonated with my soul, man. And it just gave calm. And then the beautiful thing about it is we had about 20 or 30 people come to the house the day after her celebration of life. And a room filled with family and friends. It was just off the hook. The house. We had a great time, didn't we, Pierre?
Yes, we did.
What?
Say something,
Absolutely.
say something. Yeah, we celebrated her.
Yes. That's how you do it, man. What do you have to be sad to not celebrate? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And
What else could you? You would have to do that because that's what she would want.
amen,
You know what
Dolores. Dolores, look, I know you just posted yesterday, and prayers out to you, losing a son and losing somebody very closely. We pray for you, and that place that Pierre just mentioned, you'll find it too. You'll find it. You know what I mean? Take time, but just match that vibration, like Pierre said. If you stay in that sad mode forever, you can't reach them there because they had a pure happiness level. So we just gotta find our way, and we're gonna have our moments. But just shout outs to everybody. I love y'all. I want to say it while I can say it, and while I got breath in my body, love y'all. I'm a loving person anyway, and thank y'all for helping the Knight
That's the
family.
nice son. That's the nice son. Boy, better be a loving person. We smack you upside your head.
Thank y'all for helping us. Look, we're gonna keep it moving because we can talk about my mom from now until forever, right?
Yeah.
I think you're right, but
You have one drop.
Yes, indeed. Next feature up is the feature of the night, and we're gonna jump into this Q. Our
Yes, sir.
favorite guy, Dr. Berg. And look, gotta get some shots shot up on the screen real fast. Mimi, we love you. You know we love you, girl. We
Thank you,
know
Mimi.
you love you, me. Uh,
Mhm.
Lois Brown, you know how we love you, girl. And I love what you said on Facebook today. Tell people, look, this is my page. Y'all go check
Yes,
her post out. She said, this is my page. My page. If you don't like it, you know what to do. I love that, girl. You was,
No, this shit.
you was,
You
you,
blew the whistle on them, son.
you blew the whistle on them, and I love
Uh-oh.
it.
Uh-oh.
Oh man,
Foul. That
Linda
was a
Thompson,
foul.
all the family,
Tell her
man.
it
To
was her
all the
page.
family.
and then our good brother Kenny Adams, man, he partied with us that night too. So
House. Love you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny, you know we love you,
Okay.
boy.
anyway,
Yeah,
Family,
Q.
man.
family.
And your wife. Great.
yeah, yeah, I knew that bring a smile to your face, to Lord.
Jewel,
Look,
brother. And put up with
y'all.
your hand. You gotta be a jewel.
Look, we talk about fasting, but without
Mhm.
when you do some fast, sometimes you need supplements. You need some things to help overcome and help sustain your fast. Because last thing we want you to do is just get hungry and just eat a big bag of potato chips. So we're trying to help you. Trying to help you with some ways to get through this. And I use supplements every morning. Don't care if it break my fast a little bit because it only does it for maybe a half hour and then it's right back into fast mode because it's a supplement. You know what I mean? It's something good for your body, providing nutrients what your body can't always provide for you at a certain age. You know what I mean? It takes longer, and plus nutrients go out your body faster. But I'm gonna let the video talk about it. We're gonna break it down on the other side. All right. So before we do that, though, Q, won't you give them a disclaimer because to let them know about. Are you there, Q?
Yes, sir. The medical disclaimer, man. We want y'all to know that we are not physicians. This show is not providing medical advice for any ailment or medical condition. We want you to understand that. If you have a medical condition, we strongly suggest that you seek the advice of a professional healthcare provider prior to attempting any info shown on this broadcast. Back to you.
Okay, Q, let's check out the video and then we're gonna dive all up into it when we come back on the other side of this, okay? So I got Dr.
So
Berg,
today
check
we're
him
going
out,
to
yeah.
talk about what type of nutrients you should take when you do a fast. Now, when you're doing intermittent fasting on a daily basis, it's less important than when you're doing prolonged fasting, like 48, 72 hours, or even much longer. What you have to realize is that most people going into a fast are already deficient of some nutrient. So fasting basically exaggerates that deficiency. What we're trying to avoid when we're doing a fast is to avoid certain nutritional deficiencies that create symptoms like dizziness, fainting, fatigue, a rash that's developed, some muscle cramp, leg cramp, some palpitation in your heart or a heart arrhythmia, or feeling cold. Now, this is a topic that has a lot of different variables. You have a person's overall diet before they started a fast. They might have been on a diet with high nutrient dense foods for years, or maybe they're a diabetic or a pre-diabetic where they have insulin resistance. And then if there's certain goals that you have, let's say, for example, you have an autoimmune disease, you have a lot of inflammation in the body, or let's say you're trying to improve your immune system to fight off some cancer, having these nutrients in your body while you're doing fasting, I think is a really good idea. Of course, this goes against the true definition of a fast, where you're basically eating nothing, taking nothing, except you're drinking water. But if you're consuming nutrients and or herbs, there's not going to be very many calories involved. So it's not going to necessarily bump you out of ketosis. It's not going to affect the benefits of fasting too much. And not just by preventing a nutrient deficiency, but providing nutrients that enhance the antioxidant networks in your body. Your body makes antioxidants, and you can also get them from your diet. Those nutrients can enhance your own body's antioxidant network. This definitely applies to if someone has inflammation or even they're trying to handle cancer, because you're getting a tremendous amount of free radical damage. And we know fasting already will help that, but if we compound that with certain nutrients, I think we can actually even have a bigger impact. As a very minimum, if you're doing fasting, number one and number two, I think are requirements. Taking electrolytes, especially a good amount of potassium, magnesium, sodium and chloride. This is salt. And then you have the B vitamins. You can get these through nutritional yeast, which will not provide very many calories, but can provide a natural source of the B vitamins. You don't want to do the synthetic versions. And then the longer you fast, the more you're going to need additional nutrients, especially trace minerals, and especially zinc, selenium, and iodine, because you don't have a mechanism in your body that you can store zinc for probably more than about a couple days. Since a lot of people are already deficient in zinc, selenium, and iodine, doing a fast will really make them deficient. So trace minerals are also very, very important. And then you have vitamin D. Now, normally we do store vitamin D for a period of time. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, but most people are deficient in vitamin D going into a fast. This would be a really important one to get as a supplement or get it from the sun. If you took cod liver oil, you would get not only vitamin D, you would also get vitamin A at the same time, as well as DHA and EPA, which are omega-3 fatty acids. So that's why I like cod liver oil. And then we have vitamin C. You have usually about 2 weeks of vitamin C reserve in your body. So it really depends on what you eat, when you eat, to whether you have enough vitamin C in your reserve. You also have vitamin E, you have K2 that are also very important. But these two categories right here are a must, and then these are also important if you're going longer and longer.
All right, let's dive into it, y'all. Let's dive all the way up into it. Dr. Berg, man, Dr. Berg be always on point. That's all I can say.
He's thorough, man. The brother is thorough. I'll give him credit
Yeah,
for that.
yeah, he is. He's very good at what he does. Very knowledgeable. Has a nice, smooth delivery, easy for you to understand. Excellent doctor. You know what I mean.
Peace and love.
Peace and love to you, Cheryl, and your wonderful husband, Keith. Look, I'm gonna start off tonight. I usually kick it to y'all, but I'm gonna start off tonight. I'm stepping in for Roger to talk about that. Look, in the video, he said most people already have some form of nutritional deficiency, even before they start a fast, Pierre. Even before they start some type of diet or something. Even though they're eating all of these foods and all that, most of us still have nutritional deficiencies, and that's why we have the inflammation, the aches, the headaches, and everything else that goes on in our body. So I just want to talk about that a little bit. That and you know it because of these symptoms like fatigue. You bruise very easily. Your fingernails be all rigid. You get cramps in your calves. Constipation can't release yourself. You know what I mean, without having a whole bunch of stuff. And look, bumps on the back of your arms. Check yourself. You know what I mean? Is your hair getting thin and brittle? Is your scalp flaky? Cracks around the sores of your mouth, all that. That's nasty. But anyway, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it funny. But
That's nasty.
but those are signs. So, and there's other signs as well. And I'm gonna invite my brother in to kind of Q. Won't you help me out a little bit about these deficiencies and some of the symptoms that often people see sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes we feel like we're not feeling well, and we have things like dizziness and even lightheadedness and things of that nature. You're fatigued all the time. People always tell me I need a nap, or I'm tired. You're constantly fatigued. Heart palpitations can even, and cramping. People talk about their fingers and toes and legs cramping up. All of these can be contributed to vitamin and nutrient deficiencies that we sometimes have. And it even can affect your vision. Things like the dark circles under your eyes or poor night vision. All of these things can be symptoms of bleeding gums and crowded teeth, hair loss, like I said, even dandruff, dry scalp. These are symptoms of being nutrient deficient. And that comes from even if you're through your diet, if things that you're not consuming.
Absolutely. Good look, Q. Another one, Q. Number 3, reasons that these symptoms can come from, because like I say, you usually overweight before you start some type of diet, or and you usually bring some type of pre-existing health condition in, not necessarily a disease or something like that, but some type of situation that you bring into before you start your journey of trying to get healthy or fasting or dieting or whatever that is. So, when that happens, you got to recognize that you're going to have some of those things. That's why we recommend supplements to help ease your way through so you can sustain whatever this new journey is, whether it's fasting, whether it's eating better, whatever. These supplements will help you to stay on track and not just fall off the wagon real fast. So, and like these ladies, I mean, I'm sure they took supplements over a period of time, and look what the before and afters on some of these. Pierre, why don't you pick it up? Why don't you pick it up for us, P, on the next slide,
Yeah.
brother? You know.
Yeah, the thing about it is, it's like key nutrients, herbs, for fasting. Most herbs and supplements, most herbs and supplements will not hurt your fasting results, mainly because they're so low in calorie, in the calorie content that they're really not going to hurt you, but they will help you. I know when I was fasting, to cure myself of arthritis, one of the nutrients that I took was spirulina. And it's
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Superfood.
That's serious.
Superfood,
yes,
brother.
spirulina is very, very powerful. Yes, spirulina it has pretty much all of the B vitamins that you need to help you to sustain your fasting, and it also helps to curb your appetite. You're not as hungry and much, and it also has small amounts of high quality protein, which can help you to hold on to your muscle as you continue to fast. So my recommendation, if you're going to do some fasting, you definitely should be taking some nutrients, to help, especially the B vitamins, and the vitamins that the doctor suggested. All those are very, very important. I've said this before that the government has known since the 1940s that the farmers have not put the minerals back in the soil to help us to become healthy. And the bottom line is, and I've seen studies about this, which is gonna blow you away. We always see these pictures, of Africa with these, starving kids, but the real truth is that Africa is much, much more healthier than we are, you
Wow.
know, because their foods are not processed like ours. They process our foods to take out all the nutrients and pretty much sell them to the dog food companies. The dogs is actually eating better than us. And then we get stuck with all these deficiencies. And this is the reason why we're sick. That's why we have cancer. That's why we have all these other kind of diseases, because we don't have no nutrients to give to our immune system to help to fight. We
Yes,
have
indeed.
nothing to fight with. You can't fight a disease if you don't have nothing to fight with.
Yep, you're
You
right. And this is what Pierre was talking about, y'all. I just got to throw it up on the screen. It's called
Yes.
spirulina. It is one of the most powerful superfoods on the earth. It's a green blue seaweed algae, comes from the sea. You can take it in pill form or you can take it in a powder form.
Hmm.
If you take it in the powder form, it usually will just dominate whatever you mix it with. I mean, if you put it in something, and this is what it look like in the powder form, it'll dominate whatever the color of it you. But it's a tremendous. I mean, just a tremendous. I'm glad you said that, Pierre. Thank you. So kind.
And the thing about it is, I used to go to the Sun and Earth, that little health food store right next to McDonald's, and I would get spirulina and buy it in bulk, and then
Me
get
too.
capsules and make my own. And you could not. I mean, yes, it tastes like you've been swimming in the sea, but
Yeah.
but but when you put it in the capsule, you don't taste anything. So you take two, three, four. You can take as many as you need throughout the day, and it will sustain you. It definitely will, and curb your appetite.
No
Well,
doubt.
if I could jump in here for a second, natural, you tell the people, the audience, some of the ways that you use spirulina. Tell them some of the things you use, how you add it to your diet. If you would.
I put it in like my juices. Sometimes I'll shake it into my green juices. I had some this morning, yesterday morning too. I'll put it in a shake. Definitely made it or bought it in pill form and sometimes created capsules. But generally, when I have it in the bulk form, I just kind of throw it in food and stuff like that. But it's something that, without question, it's been a part of my diet since I've been 15, 16 years old. No doubt.
And I feel, I find,
Suncoil is a good
I find
brand.
it goes really well when you're having a green shake of some type. If you're having a kale smoothie or something like that, adding some spirulina to it, man, you're really doubling down and tripling down on
No,
nutrients.
y'all got me talking so much. I had to go get my spirulina out the cabinet. And this is what spirulina look like. Now I'm gonna open it up for you if you can see. It's really green inside. You see how green it is inside?
So green that it goes into your green screen mode.
And yeah, exactly. And one of these will last you, man, a good month. You know, because you don't need that much of it. And it's like if you look at you can't read the back of it, but it's just power packed with nutrients. So good supplement for when you fast, and most definitely. Anyway, Q, keep it moving, brother. Keep it moving. Tell them a little bit more about supplements and why we recommend it doing fasting.
Yeah, now if you're going to be doing longer fasts, 24 hours or more, remember the body's already deficient in most nutrients. So if you're going to be doing that, it's very imperative that you're taking supplements of some type then, because your body can only store certain supplements for a period of time. You need electrolytes. For one thing, you need electrolytes. You need things like potassium and magnesium and sodium and stuff of that nature. You need those type of things have to be replenished in your body because it helps with things like hydration, your blood vessels, or kidney function. Just making sure your heart muscles are contracting properly. So you want to have those. But like I said, for longer fasts, you need stuff like even like vitamin D. And remember that vitamin D, B vitamins are water-based for the most part. So they only can last in your body for a short period of time. So you want to make sure you're replenishing with that. You can have those kind of supplements in pill form. You can take them in the form of yeast, like wheat yeast, but pill form will work just as well. Zinc and things zinc won't last in the body. Zinc and iodine usually people are always deficient in that, but it only lasts a few days in your body. So it's important that you're getting zinc and iodine in the form of supplements as well, particularly if you're going to be doing extended fasts. Okay?
Absolutely.
And
Greg,
for men, the zinc, men, if you want to keep.
Oh yeah.
Tell them what's up, P. Tell them what's up, P. Go ahead and let them know what's up, P. Go ahead.
Gotta have that zinc, man. If you want to keep it up, you gotta have some zinc. I'm sorry. And also, it's very helpful this time of the year. When people get colds, it's very, very helpful. Now, I do want to say this just to make sure that everybody understands. When you go to buy these supplements, make sure that if you can, that the supplements that you get from a whole food source. A whole food source. And you want to make sure that supplement that you get comes from food and not made in some synthetic lab. Because your body is not going to absorb those nutrients. And make sure that you take some of those the nutrients with some type of food and stuff it when you're fasting.
Good look, P. Good look, man. I mean, this is something that anybody can do if you need some help with it. But if you want to know something, because Vonda say I definitely need to take some vitamins, some, and what we it's not just vitamins. Because people confuse vitamins sometimes, Vonda, for pills that cure ailments. We're talking about supplements, supplemental things to your diet that give you nutrients that are missing in your diet. And that's why I take this damn spirulina, because I know a lot of times when I'm fasting, I might go all day, I might not eat nothing, so I ain't getting nothing. But if I take a little cup of this when I break my fast or something, man, I'm good. And it don't spike my insulin levels but so much, and it comes right back down 30 minutes later. So that's what we are talking about. All right.
One other thing that I would say this too. One other thing, you can do this too. You can take those supplements in your feeding window. You don't necessarily even have to break your fast if you're concerned.
Absolutely,
about that.
Q. Absolutely.
Like prior to you eating something, have a green smoothie with some spirulina and things of that nature in it, and that way you have best of both worlds.
Yep. What's the last two that everybody know of that we want to emphasize tonight?
Run through this real quick because sources of vitamin D from natural sunlight. Very important. Natural sunlight, getting this sunlight. And I'm staying on sunlight a little longer than the supplements because that sunlight is very important for you to get the natural vitamin D and also for your whole spirit to stay up and vibrate higher like Brother Pierre was saying, because that's internal. That's a choice to choose to vibrate higher. The benefits of vitamin D include, bone, teeth health, hair, muscle, lung, weight loss, hypertension, brain function, skin, gut health, and testosterone for men.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's really important because most people are deficient in most of these nutrients because as Pierre was saying, you're not getting it out of your foods. As you see all of these things falling down, all of those have colors. We should be eating all of those colors every day. Not once in
Yeah.
a while, every day. So
Mm-hmm.
it's important for you to eat those colors because you see different colors give you different things. Like vitamin C usually stores up for 2 weeks before the body needs to be replenished. But if you really fighting disease, and that's like average in a perfect condition, our bodies are being bombarded with all kinds of toxins on every level, from noise to food to things that you're walking past that emit waves. So it's really important that you have a lot of vitamin C in there to fight. The benefits include the immune, fighting the immune system, which fights off disease, helps your heart, stress, pregnancy, and even more. So it's very important. It's the anti-aging.
Yeah.
Realistically, you want that vitamin C to make sure you're more vibrant. I mean, it just really helps overall, like your skin. You know how you see people like they're glowing. It's a lot of
Yeah.
that food
Yep. Yep.
that the environmental damage that we deal with all the time is
Mm-hmm.
extremely important. Um, the thing is, I wanted to say is that Q hit it right on the note when he first started off saying that we all start with some deficiencies that need to be replenished. And I've looked at fasting for more than I'm not dropping weight. I might be dropping weight, but at the same time, I look at fasting since I'm not eating all of those things and I'm cleaning my digestive system. Usually, a lot of it was to clean my digestive system, but while I was doing that, I would take different nutrients in at that time, so it's optimal. It's optimal for it to be absorbed at that time, which is
Absolutely.
very and if you're taking the herbs, like burdock, dandelion, all of these, those are teas. You can make those teas and you can drink that throughout the day, which give you so much benefit that I can't even share in 2 seconds. But that's an entire show as far as herbs that'll help you and continue to benefit you through a fast and also help your body heal itself through a fast. So we want to move right on into the next segment of the Knight Brothers Intermittent Fasting Show 2023 cruise, baby, on September 24th to October 1st. And I'm going to let my man over here kick it because he
Go ahead,
knows
Q. Take it live, Q.
kick it live, baby.
Okay, guys, you've asked for it. Now we've delivered. We want to invite you guys to join the Knight Brothers on our Knight Brothers 2023 cruise, leaving from Miami, Florida, September 24th, and returning to Miami, Florida, October 1st in 2023. We're going to be cruising on the Carnival Fun Ship, the Celebration, which is a brand new ship, spanking new ship, just sailed for the first time about 2 months ago. It's Carnival's largest ship. We'll be going to 3 ports of call. We'll be going to the Dominican Republic. We'll be going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we'll be going to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. You can see look at the beautiful beaches, man. It's going to be so much fun. For your reservations, we want you to contact 1-800-819-3902. Lenny, if you can put that back up. extension 85246. You're going to ask for Todd for the Knight Brothers Cruise. Once again, you'll see the number up there. You can contact any of us if you want to get the number to book your cruise with the Knight Brothers. There are inside cabins, there are ocean view cabins, there are balconies. Now, my personal favorite is I rock a balcony. I got a balcony, and man, I got a balcony, it's going back. Okay. So, once again, we'll be going 7 nights, even from Miami, Florida. And Lenny, Arden, you want to jump in on this or tell them about our last cruise?
No, why don't you give them a little bit about the cabins?
Yes, sir. The inside cabin. Inside cabin is a cabin in which you do not have a view. It's an inside where you don't have a window. Now, if you're the type who figure, well, look, I'm not going to be in my room that much anyway. I'm just going to sleep. That might work for you. Or you can go to an ocean view cabin, a cabin where you have a window in which you can look out and see the water and all that kind of stuff, and you do have a view of the beautiful water. That might work for you. Or you can have a balcony, and a balcony allows you to go outside of your room and sit on the balcony on your chairs with your tables. You could dine al fresco out on your cabin, in your balcony, and things of that nature. So it's up to you what you prefer. Like I said, personally, I prefer the balcony because the balcony, y'all, got benefits. And y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so...
it's nasty.
What do you mean?
Boy, nasty. It's just nasty. That's all I can say about it.
And it's reasonably priced. Your down payment for this cruise, your down payment is only $149 will hold your cabin per person. $149 per person. You're going to call the number 800-819-3902, extension 85246, and ask for Todd, and he'll book you. We're choosing anytime dining. Now, if you have a preference for your dining time, that's up to you. But we choose anytime dining because that gives us the flexibility to eat dinner anytime we want instead of having a specific time.
And once again, it's leaving. Vonda's her birthday is on the 15th, so she consider going. Miami, you flying to Miami, I advise you to come in at least a day ahead of time. So just in case there's some travel situations, and then you'll be in there, spend the night at a hotel or something like that, and then they leave out on that first day from Miami. Then there's a day at sea. Then it's Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. Then it goes to San Juan. Then it goes to St. Thomas. Then 2 more days at sea before coming back. So that's a full 7 nights, 8 days, 7 nights. Definitely, it was enjoyable. We did one recently, and
oh my God,
we like to do an Airbnb before we go. So we make like a 10-day, 7, 8, 9, 10-day thing out of it. So we did 3 days at an Airbnb before the cruise. We partied so much, Pierre, we forgot we had a cruise to go to afterwards. We was like, damn, I'm done after the Airbnb. But yeah.
But there's something to do on the cruise. I mean, there are casinos, there's shows, there's exercise. There's a great gym, Pierre. You know, we worked out. As a matter of fact, I worked out every day on my cruise because I ate so much. I threw all my eating restrictions out the window during the cruise. And so in order to compensate for that at least a little bit, I worked out every day. But my God, the food is incredible. I mean, and I don't care if you're a vegetarian or a pescatarian or whatever you are, you can find something to eat there and something enjoyable there. We just had a great time, man. Great time.
Hey, look, y'all.
The boat is so big that you'll be able to walk, and you're going to get some steps in for sure. Moving around on the boat, especially this one.
So look, try to, if you can, call that number. We'll throw it up on the screen a couple more times during the weeks coming ahead. Or you can contact one of us. But if you can just call the guy if you want. You ain't got to give a down payment yet. But just call, find out some information so you can work it out for yourself. But we advise if you start making some type of payments in January, put a down payment down, just do a little bit each month. They give you like 6-7 months to pay for this thing. So by June or July, you're done. You get a little tax money, you drop a little bit of that on it. And they got this financing situation. I actually financed a cruise a couple times where You know, you can when you going to pay for the cruise, they ask you, do you want to finance it? Now you pay maybe an extra $100 or whatever, but they'll set payments up for you for like damn near 10 months to a year, so you can be down to like $99 a month or 79 a month or whatever it is. And
Show them the cabin prices one more time, you know. If you could show them the cabin prices one more time.
absolutely, brother, absolutely.
Because I didn't go over that. An inside cabin. Once again, if you want to go an inside cabin, you can get an inside cabin for roughly $500 plus the additional costs. And there are some additional costs like taxes and port fees. But for $500 for the inside cabin, for the ocean view cabin, $719, and for a balcony, only $80 more at $794, which to me that makes that the best value anyway.
Now that is per person. I don't want you to think that that's for the room. That is per person. So two people, if you get you know two people $1,400 or something like that, you know you're talking about $700. You know 7 months, $100 a month. You be knocked out. You be good, and then you just worry about spending money. So yeah, but we're looking forward to it. But look, we're gonna close out the show, y'all, and I want to start off with what Cheryl just said to everybody. You know, Merry Christmas, y'all. We 5 days out. We 5 days out. Enjoy time with your family.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Give them flowers while you can. I'm telling y'all, get them flowers up. I'm telling you, give some love, show some love. You don't be a big boo-hoo when somebody gone away. You know what I mean? Wishing, do it now. Do it now. do it now. And go ahead and enjoy life with your family and friends. So Merry Christmas to y'all. What you guys said, Pierre, about the holidays coming up in 4 or 5 days here?
I'm just so blessed. My daughter's been trying to figure out what to get me, but I just keep telling her, I'm so blessed. I mean, what could I possibly ever want? I got good friends, good family. I'm healthy. I'm just so thankful. And it's a great opportunity to be on here. And, to be with my brothers. I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. And I hope everybody has. Like we were talking about, family. There's a difference between relatives and family now. And you want to make sure that you're around family. Say hi to your relatives. Make sure that you're around the ones that you love and the ones that love you.
Amen, brother.
I agree. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for all of that, Margaret. You're so special. Arden, what you got, brother?
Hey, Margaret, we have to work it out, man, so we can get you on that boat too, Margaret. Definitely.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get you on that cruise, Margaret. Don't worry.
I just want to say peace and love, man. This is the season where everybody else running around saying peace, so I'm happy that at least in this season everybody's still rocking with me. But just love up your family, love up the people close to you, and then you know what, love some people that don't know love, but know that they don't know love. So it could go anywhere. But the bottom line is just help somebody, help somebody.
Yep, absolutely. So, that's how we're going to rock it out. I'm going to get in trouble for this, but we're closing the show out, so I don't care if they kick us off the air. But, in my mind, what you got to say, Cuba, in my mind?
Sound like the Temptations to me. In my mind.
Go ahead, Q. Talk about it. I'm going to turn it down so they don't kick us off the air, but go ahead.
Well, listen, man, I just want to take the time right now to thank everybody who showed our family so much love in the loss of our mom. We don't want to make the whole show about her, but, man, Mom deserved all the love that she got. And I'm just thankful for you guys who reached out to your cards, to your letters, to your gifts, to everything else that really touched us with Mom, and we really appreciate it. And, it's tough losing your mother, and guys who've been through it, they can tell you it's tough. And those of you who haven't gone through that yet, you're going to find out how tough it is. But we thank you all for all your love and support. Now, I also want to thank those who reached out and wished me a happy birthday yesterday. So many people reached out and wished me a happy birthday. I just want to say thank you for that. And guys, I want to say thank you. I want you to enjoy yourselves for the Christmas season.
Sorry about that, but Margaret said she was scared of water, so she's going to definitely have to do an inside cab. That was
okay, Margaret. God bless y'all.
All right, y'all. Reno, thanks for joining us, brother. I know you was Bessie Knight's favorite, boy. And I know that was one of your favorites.
Mom loved herself some Reno, so yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, we want you on the cruise with us. We're gonna party like it's 1999, as Kenny Adams said. And Kenny Adams is going with us, so you know it's gonna be crazy.
Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas, y'all. All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night, everybody.